live is about to go on. I want you to give them a lot of love. If you can start the clapping and the cheering from the back. The back? The back. Bring it forward. Bring it all down. Welcome to the stage. Wonderful. Alex Hoyle!
Hello, Bristol. You like my hair? Oh, thank you. Oh, I get compared to a lot of things on stage. My current favourites are a child's drawing of a sex criminal. And from that lady earlier, the young David Lynch. It's not as good as the other ones, which were Adrian Mole, the Sambuca years. And my personal favourite, a Britpop Noel Edmonds. Thank you, just genuinely lovely. So, my name is Alex Hoyle. As you can see, I am a 48-year-old Chinese woman. I'm actually mixed race. I was born in a triathlon. Some people enjoying that joke, other people hating it, some just going, is that true?
No.
So I come from a small village just outside of Bristol called Brislington. And I love being in Bristol. Bristol is the ideal place to live if you want to feel like the one guy at the Mumford & Sons concert who's genuinely homeless. Basically ideal for that. I feel like Bristol's lovely, but it's very hipstery, very studenty. I feel like if Bristol were founded today, the city crest would just be a picture of a 23-year-old man with a handlebar moustache weeping over a stolen bicycle. It's gorgeous. I saw something like, I think people in the West Country have like a really weird image of what Bristol is. Like, it's the kind of place where you get out of bed at 10 in the morning and you go, I want some crack. You know, but we know it's more like noon. And you get out and you go, I want some hummus and some crack. So I saw something the other day that I think perfectly sums up Bristol for me. I was walking by Temple Meads. I saw a guy standing by some railings, chaining up his unicycle. Because Bristol is the kind of place where even the bike thieves are assumed to have a basic level of circus skills. That's just how it works. I don't mind, I'm not complaining that he had a unicycle. He's allowed to have a unicycle, isn't he, Bristol? Yeah. Thank you, we're not weird carnival fascists. First they came for the clowns, Alex, and I did not speak up because I was not a clown. Then they came for the jugglers, and I did not speak up because I was not a juggler. Then they came for the mimes. Thank you, that joke has 2 more sentences to it usually. That's why I love Bristol. So I love travelling around doing comedy. My favourite place to go is like, last night I got to go up to London on the midnight megabus, because I have the money. And I love going up to London because it means I get to go to Victoria Coach Station, my favourite coach station in the whole world. The only coach station that has an Ann Summers. Hidden away, in the depths of it, hidden away like a sort of Santa's grotto made of cocks. It's amazing. Sandwiched between a Waitrose and a Waterstones. I know, it's like the world's most middle-class threesome. And it's perfect for me because I'm exactly the kind of guy who walks into a bus terminal at 2 in the morning and goes, ooh, I could murder a baguette, a bookmark and a butt plug. I just like it. I call that the meal deal. So you learn things about yourself travelling around the country. The thing I learned about myself recently was that if I don't eat all day and have 1 strawberry cider, I will get drunk enough to heckle a Julie Andrews impersonator. I just know that about myself now. The reason I love travelling around is it means I don't have to spend any time at all with my family. And that sounds bad, because it is. Alright? I love my family, I do love them genuinely dearly, but we're like chalk and cheese, if chalk still lived in Cheese's house rent-free. I came out to my mum recently as being bisexual. Thank you for the cough of surprise in the room. Yeah, he does look like he likes cock. I came to my mum as being bisexual, and her reaction was genuinely, "Oh, Alex, could you not just get a job? Oh, Alex, I need some crack. And some hummus. And it was lovely. It's like, it could have been harder for her, I guess. I used to think when I was younger that I was transgender. I genuinely struggled with that quite a lot. But then I realised I've never felt like a woman trapped in the body of a man. I've always basically felt like a twat. Trapped in the body of a dick. Someone recently, a friend of mine, described my fashion sense as lesbian stage manager. We are now best friends. So a couple of days ago, I was in a Wetherspoons, because I have the money. And I love, that's the kind of weird middle class that I am. So I'll go into a Wetherspoons, but I do consider it beneath me. You've got to have standards, no matter how low. And this girl came up to me in the Wetherspoons, and she was exactly the sort of girl I find really attractive. Do you know the film Labyrinth?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, do you know David Bowie in the film Labyrinth? I remember watching that, just finally a Muppet you can knob. That's all I've ever wanted. And you know what it's like when someone attractive comes up to you? It's exciting but also scary, like a kiss in the dark from someone wearing your grandmother's perfume. We've all been there. And it's scary for me, because about 9 months ago I broke up with my fiancée of 4 years. Thank you for the sympathy, I would have accepted applause. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yes! It's over, it's fine! The monster's dead!
That's just for me. I'm finally over it, that was cathartic. And it's weird, we're fine. I think my ideal reaction to that statement would just be like a very old man at the back of the room with a long white beard going, "Yes, loneliness. Come with me, young man, I'll tell you stories about the war." "What war?" "The one inside myself." I'm genuinely fine with it. We were very different people. We're like chalk and cheese. If Chalk wasn't sure he could ever love again. We're like chalk and cheese if Chalk hadn't had sex in 9 months. We're like chalk and cheese if Chalk had just realised that 9 months is the point where you stop looking for love and start gestating a sadness baby. We're like chalk and cheese if cheese was doing just fine. We had a long distance relationship. We kept in contact via Skype video chat. If you know what Skype video chat is, it's basically the only method of communication that is less awkward when one of you is wanking. Towards the end we had an open relationship as well, polyamory. And polyamory combined with a long distance relationship is amazing because you get to go from not having sex with one person to not having sex with thousands of people. Oh, it's all the anxiety of being single with none of the security of being in a relationship. You should try it, it's brilliant. So this girl came up to me and I was excited. I was trying to think of something funny to say to her so she'd love me forever. Because that's how people work. As you can see. So she came up to me and she said, "Hi." And I said, "Hi, fucking smooth." And she said to me, "Hey, has anyone ever told you you look like a 1970s East German version of Where's Wally?" And I would be mad if that weren't the greatest children's book in the world. "Oh, Gunther, I have a new book for your birthday." "Thank you, Mama. I will find the traitor mit tireless efficiency." So, I've been Alex Hoyle. Thank you very much.